Gotta love the schedule, Coach Smith. It's tailor-made to keep your job. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, breaking down the college football schedules in the Power 5, 70, all the way up to number 1. We're ranking all 70. We've arrived at schedule number 45. Before we dive into Illinois football for 2019, I want to remind you that you can help us build the channel and support us by doing your Amazon shopping by grabbing the link in the description section below. Just do your regular Amazon shopping as you normally would. You don't have to do anything different. It's not going to cost you a penny more. Just use the description section link down below, and then we'll have a whole lot of fun talking college football more and more and more and more. All right. Illinois is the 12th rated schedule in the Big Ten, meaning the third easiest, and it's number 45 in the nation. This is why. Akron, UConn, Eastern Michigan. Those are the 3 out-of-conference games for Illinois. Okay. If I'm going to rip on Baylor and Washington State and others, those are the 2 culprits year to year that come to mind. I've got to rip on Illinois. I know you've been down, and for some reason, many fans give programs that have been down, like a Rutgers and Kansas, a free pass in scheduling no one. They need some help. They need some help in the non-conference play. No, what needs to happen is that the scheduling needs to be taken out of the hands of the schools and placed in the hands of a committee that uses metrics to produce a balanced schedule that's equal for everyone and fair in determining and evaluating the teams. Illinois would not be able to get away with this under the Mark Rogers TV voice of college football scheduling system. Akron at home, at UConn, who was one of the worst Power 5 teams, one of the worst FBS group of 5 teams last year, rated number 129 out of 130, and Eastern Michigan, which is a bottom 25 team or so. All right, so Illinois and Lovie Smith need to get off to a 3-0 start. That's all there is to it. They play in the Big Ten Western Division, which gets much maligned, but I believe it's a strong division. It doesn't have any elite teams. There is no Ohio State or Oklahoma in the Big Ten Western Division. But there is a glut of really good 7 to 9 win type programs. Minnesota is starting to arrive. Purdue is starting to arrive. Nebraska's showing signs that they may be a power very soon. And, of course, you've got Wisconsin, Iowa, and the 2018 winner, Northwestern, who won 9 games and won a bowl game. It's a strong division. It's a balanced division. It's a difficult division. Again, you don't have any automatic losses like a Clemson or Alabama or Georgia, but you don't have many automatic wins. And here's one of them right here, Illinois, but they don't get to play themselves. So who does Illinois play in the Eastern Division? It's a fairly difficult draw in the Eastern Division with Michigan and Michigan State, and they also have Rutgers. So here we go, starting September 21st, when the Illini dive into Big Ten play. They've got Nebraska at home. Then they've got a bye week. Then they've got a pretty difficult stretch of 4 games going on the road October 5th at Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin both at home, and Purdue on the road. So Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, Purdue, 4 consecutive weeks for the Illini. That's difficult. Got to beat Rutgers at home November 2nd if they want to get to bowl play, again, they should be 3-0 non-conference. So 3-6 in the Big Ten should get them there. Where are they going to get these wins? Well, that's got to be one. Rutgers at home November 2nd. At Michigan State's going to be difficult the next week. Then a bye week to set up the final 2 games that are very difficult, and they'll be a decided underdog unless something drastically changes between now and late November when Illinois travels to Iowa City. Then they've got Northwestern at home in the annual Illinois Big Ten rivalry game, Illinois and Northwestern to conclude the season. Again, Michigan, Michigan State, Rutgers, a pretty tough draw in the East. One of the worst non-conference schedules in college football, probably second to Baylor off the top of my head with Texas San Antonio and Rice and Stephen F. Austin, with Akron, UConn, and Eastern Michigan. Illinois, where do we have them projected right now? Not my final prediction, but my spring projection for Illinois football right now is at 5-7, 2-7 in the Big Ten. They just missed postseason play under Lovie Smith. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, would love to hear your thoughts on the Illini for 2019. Leave your record in the comment section below. And, of course, join us on Patreon at the Voice of College Football's community, where we will have a whole lot of fun talking with you, directly to you, chatting about college football very, very soon. Right here at Mark Rogers TV, the Voice of College Football.